Yes, my people, I don't come again to update our mindset. Yes, now, not be say all this arrest, suspension, where they go they pick people. So hope not be for political reasons. Uh-huh. If not for political reasons, it is very very bad. I hope not be waiting people they talk about so people they lament on. Make it be say as they go they pick am so as they do am so to revive our economy. Make e be say you go do am finish because why they make up this video no be say you go dey do something now for now when e be say you don enter the post you go dey pick people in terms of payback. No be that one dem send you people wey put no be that one dem send you because why they make up this video it is very bad when e be say yes you as a president you dey fight back because of wetin people do you or because of say many people no want you, then you dey use so much opportunity now go dey rebel them, go dey arrest them, dey pick them, dey suspend them. Make e be say e touch everybody, anybody when e be say is involved for economic crime, e involved for anything. Make e be say the thing affect everybody o. Why they make up this video, why they talk this thing most especially na because of wetin happen. Senator Adamu, when im dey come out publicly for senate house o, dey make am public say yes na im dey influence im wife when im wife was I think when im wife was the president of tribunal, like the chief judge for tribunal, say na im dey influence im wife to favour some of im senators, some of im colleagues, and if e sense say this person case e no too like this person, e no too get interest on this person, say na im go tell im wife make e waive the case. Or if anytime his friend case come up for court, na him dey tell him wife say this person na my very good friend, so for that reason you need to bend the case, you need to bend down. That is why this case na when dey court the judges up till now they never fit stand for anything reasonable up till now. Yes na, as so the adjourn case they adjourn case. If Tinubu take that case dem go nullify am, if he send that case dem go disqualify am. The Tinubu na im don go to an extent that the witness wey im carry come na live television, very big, na live e bring am to make dem dey watch am for TV. Good mathematician enter politics now, make you sure say yes this one e don comot for where we dey expect am o. This case now e don comot for where we dey expect am. So this video now, when this senator Adamu for Bauchi North, when he come dey na dey represent Bauchi, when he come out dey lament, dey talk am publicly say yes na he dey influence him wife on the judges to bend and the one to straighten. So for this man to come out dey make this announcement, so they suppose to go after am. You know, it can make dem no allow am go scot free. Yes na, and this is also a sitting senator. Make dem no allow am go scot free. If really say Tinubu dey work, this na the time when e be say yes im go show interest on this man issue, because you know if dey avoid bad evil things, you go say yes you go dey scot free. That is the first video. Then the second video, this one na be the oga kpatakpata of them all. e don burst na. Finally Asari Dokubo e don meet up with Tinubu. Yes, this na wetin Asari dey find right from the starting. Even when he carry other people go Abuja, go dey manifest, go dey do all those kind things, and na all these things im dey find that time. Im dey just dey find means for settlement, make e meet with Tinubu, make e just for settlement. And finally na im don meet with Tinubu for Asari Rock, im don declare im mind. Tinubu don tell am wetin im wan do for am. So right now im dey very very satisfied and comfortable. Yes na, if you stand for Asari Rock when you dey dengue, when you dey waka, you go know say yes this guy finally don achieve im aim. So that is the second video when I go bring up. Now these two updates na me I get for today, but the more we start from this Asari Dokubo video when he take go meet with Tinubu for Asari Rock to achieve his aim. I wan bring up the video now make una hear the promises wey Tinubu make to am, and at the same time when he still give back to Tinubu. So as you dey watch this video so, I want make you take your time, make sure say you go like, comment and share, so that other people wey never see am, they go see wetin dey go on. How Asari take go meet Tinubu for Asari Rock. Now watch.
Span over 30 years. And I came here today to give words of encouragement to the President for the actions and policies so far made in these less than 3 weeks of governing a very difficult country like Nigeria. We discussed on a wide range of issues, especially on security and oil theft in the Niger Delta. Myself and my brothers, I assured the President that there will be zero oil theft and vandalization in the Niger Delta. We're going to work with NNPC, PCL, and the IOCs to make sure that oil theft is brought to zero. I also want to say that oil theft is encouraged by the military. The military is at the center of oil theft. And we have to make this very, very clear to the Nigerian public. 99% of oil theft can be traced to the Nigerian military, the Army and the Navy especially. The Army and the Navy intimidate the civil defense, who are by status the people who are supposed to guard these pipelines. They receive a lot of money from NNPC, PCL, and the IOCs, and just across the corner, you will see a houseboat. A few meters from the houseboat, you will see an oil bunkering refinery or tapping directly from oil well heads. It is very pathetic now. What is happening in the Niger Delta in the past 8 years was unprecedented in the history of oil production anywhere in the world. The vandals do not only attack the pipelines, they have migrated from the pipeline and have gone directly to the oil well heads, and they take directly from the oil well heads. They set up haphazard facilities they call local refinery, artisan refinery. This is crime against humanity, because the livelihood of the people is being totally destroyed. The livelihood of the people is totally destroyed. And every meter you see a naval houseboat or an army houseboat stationed. So the main culprits are the Army and the Navy. And there are notorious naval commanders who are known to be kingpins of these bunkering activities. Even if they give 1 billion contracts to everybody in the Niger Delta, because these military men are armed from the Army and the Navy, nothing will happen. The President has promised to take decisive action to make sure that these does not continue. It is brought to an end. It is very shameful. So I had volunteered to help, to assist, and to do the things that are necessary to put a stop to this evil that is being perpetuated against the people of the Niger Delta, the oil-bearing community, and the whole of Nigerians.
Yes, my people. Shepu na don watch and finish. Yes, na, because you when you dey make promise say the oil debt for Nigeria, say now when you don make to Tinubu, you don give am the assurance say yes, e go stop. And for inside the video so, he come see dey call some agencies, some security agencies when they be say yes. Na dem dey collaborate with those people when they come dey thief our oil through pipeline. He don't mention their name. So before you go dey give assurance, say yes, you go fight for this thing, that means you already know from when they do am, and if case not taken, you still dey involved. So now when you don meet with president now, you don give am the assurance say e go stop. I pray may God give you the power, may you fit work according to wetin you promise the president. Yes na, I pray so. So right now, I wan still bring up the other video of this Senator Adamu. I wan bring up in video make una see where im dey analyze wetin how e take dey influence im wife to twist case and also to straight case. Make una watch am with una eye, and also as you dey watch am so, I beg you make sure say you go like, comment and share so other people wey never see am dem go watch and see wetin our senator dey do secretly, how e dey influence im wife wey be chief judge to bend case and also to straight case to favour his colleagues. Now watch.
Adamu Bulkachuwa, the senator representing Bauchi North, on Monday set social media abuzz after stating during a valedictory session of the 9th Senate that he often influenced his wife, Zainab Bulkachuwa, a former president of the Court of Appeal's decisions while she was in office. Zainab is the first female to hold the position of president of the Nigerian Court of Appeal. In 2019, she was the chairman of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, but later recused herself from participating in adjudicating petitions filed by Atiku Abubakar, challenging the re-election of President Muhammadu Buhari. Well, ahead of the 10th House, her husband, Adamu, revealed that his wife used her position as a judge to favor his colleagues in the Senate. Let's take a listen before we come back for a discussion.
At my age, I don't think I will lobby anybody under the sun. I would do the right thing, and I always do the right thing, and sincerely and honestly too. So, I know, I look at faces in this chamber whom have come to me and sought for my help when my wife was the president of the Court of Appeal. And I'm sure I'm...
The Single Senator Adamu Bulkachuwa, I think I would advise that you just round up and take your seat.
Name any names. We know ourselves. I must say that, okay, to round up, since that's what you want me to do, I will do that. And I must thank particularly my wife, whose freedom and independence I encroached upon while she was in office. And she has been very tolerant and accepted my encroachment and extended her help to my colleagues.
Distinguished, please, I don't think this is a good idea going this direction. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
It's
a good idea.
Cracking up.
It's a good idea.
Hold on, let us take more reactions to this
It's
story.
a very good idea. God catch them.
God catch
Go
them.
ahead.
Well, a former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Olisa Agbakuba, has faulted the senator's comment, stating that the comment was a monumental disgrace for the judiciary institutions and that he deserves to be taken up immediately by the authorities, and that he has lost 3 cases presided over by Bulkachuwa. And so the senator's comment seems to suggest why, calling it a blight on his confidence. Well, let me take a reaction. This one is from Chidi. He wrote, Adamu Bulkachuwa so loved his wife that he had to take to the floor of the Senate to announce that she was a corrupt judge. Well, all right.